3, 2, 1. Welcome back to the Click to Close podcast. My name is Travis Halverson, joined by the one and only
Preston Guyton.
Preston Guyton. What's up, man? What is that watch? I've always looked at it, but what is it?
It's a Garmin.
It's not like an iWatch,
Garmin.
but it's a cool watch.
It's a Garmin.
What does that mean?
It's a type of watch.
I just wondering.
It's like a lot of
You have to charge it?
runners use it. Every 30 to 40 days.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's actually nice. So it's not an iWatch. That thing dies on Catherine every morning.
Yeah, not one of those.
Well, anyway, I know we were talking about watches. Now we're going to talk about your Facebook post. What bear are we poking? I know you're a bear, but like what bear? Like why are we poking you? I always laugh at that, and I always laugh at this. What'd you say? Matt put the popcorn emoji, and he said, "We're not eating popcorn. We're just going."
Yeah, no, it's not something. It's just randomly I'll get irritated by something, whether it's just
keeping a list.
Yeah, it's just like you know what I mean. It's like it's just randomly I'll get irritated, and somebody does something that just makes no sense. That one started from just somebody with a scarcity mindset needing to comment on a post we put out there of a product we're launching. Yeah. It's just stupid. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So anyway, that was.
Oh yeah, I mean, people do it. People do it all the time for everything. I feel like we launch. Yeah. Like people always. I mean, it's just the whispers of the things that people will say.
Whatever. Who cares? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. I've set message on. I said I'm used to pissing people off, I guess.
But I mean, you have to. The way that you look at it, though, is like at the end of the day, it's like we're not making a product to just make $1. We're making a product because we know that we can do it better than other people.
There's a need out there, right? So there's a need out there, and it's like with this thing, like with email deliverability. Why would I partner with somebody that has another company that does work for a bunch of other companies? Like I needed somebody in email deliverability that worked just for easy home search. Our own person. But yeah, it's just that. I mean, it's just more. I talked about. I wrote a post about scarcity mindset, and so many people out there that are so afraid of other people and what they're building, they lose focus on what they're trying to do.
Oh, for sure.
As I always said it at Palms Realty, I said we focus what's in our own walls. We pissed off a lot of people and everything else, of course, all the time when you're trying to grow a business. But just focus on what's in your own walls and stop looking outside of it. For sure. So if you focus on those things and just build something good that you could be proud of and you work hard for, you'll be successful. Yeah. So many people are the opposite way. Like, oh no, this person's leaving me. Oh no, this person. Oh no, I built you. How could you ever leave me? Yeah. That type of mindset to where you're the reason somebody else is successful is so many people are like that in leadership, and it's just it's a downfall. It's just a big downfall. So,
well, I mean, you guys always have that. I mean, you've always taught me that mindset is just keep working. Don't worry about everything.
Yeah, just be abundant, man. Just, if somebody's going to launch a similar product, I mean, and people are like, oh God, how can you launch the same thing I do? I'm like, dude, everything is somewhat of a copy of something else. Like there's no architecture.
R&D.
There's no architecture out there that's like, oh gosh, you designed a house like my house. It's been a copy from.
You put 3 beds in your house? That's crazy.
You know what I mean? It's just those things are just irritating. Like just focus on what you're building and what you're doing, and don't make your advertising like I was the first to launch this in the Facebook group or in the follow-up box. Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. Being first means a lot of times that your shit is terrible. Yeah. I mean, if people just focused on being first and do not advance the technology look at Nokia, look at BlackBerry. Yeah. They lived and died on that hill because we have the greatest thing, and this new iPhone coming out, nobody's going to want a phone without any buttons on it. That's crazy.
Well, I never told you about. So whenever I used to play video games and I'd stream, I had a friend who makes a lot of money, but he got famous off of following the top streamer around, whatever that top streamer's video game he would play that day. When that guy would get off, he would go live with that exact game that kid was playing. Yeah. And he would just, whatever viewers didn't want to go to the next game would just go to his stream, and he got super famous doing that. And he would just do it every time, and he makes an insane amount of money just following what the top guys were doing and just doing it himself. But,
I mean, there's so many people out there. There's so many opportunities to make money. There's just an abundance of opportunity out there, and really it's easier than it used to be.
Yeah, you just can't.
Because there's so many people. I was talking to Greg about this, like Greg Harrelson. I was like, it's so easy for you to win right now because nobody is remotely close to willing to do the work that you do. You take 20 years ago, there was a ton of people that are doing expired and willing to spend the hours and hours. And now they're like, oh, I got to get another job. because I'm in real estate and I'm not making enough money. How about focus on the first job?
Yeah, just
Take the hours that you're going to work at that other job. You're working 30 hours. Spend those hours prospecting. Spend half of the hours prospecting.
dude,
then see what happens with their business. It's like
1/3 of
it's like
those
I
hours.
need another job because the job I'm doing doesn't make sense. It's just you're not good enough at the one job.
Yep.
Just be better at the one job.
I just
So,
don't understand that mindset. It's kind of crazy because it's like
I
all
mean,
I need you to do is
you
sit down
see
and
a
do
lot
this.
in leadership, man. A lot of leadership, a lot of big time egos are like, I built you. You know, you're a new agent, and how could you leave me? Well, we all left somebody at some point to build a business. If you're an entrepreneur or business owner, you were trained by somebody. You didn't just learn everything yourself and launch a successful business. You started somewhere, and it could have been a restaurant, it could have been somewhere, but you left somewhere where you could have stayed on forever with that job, but you left to better yourself. So, you know, if you're a leader that gets mad about that type of stuff, then eventually you'll fail.
Yeah, you've always said just outwork the person sitting next to you, and you'll be fine. Like we will outwork anybody that we want to, just because we'll put in the hours that it's necessary.
It's just the hours, and most people aren't willing to do it. It's painful too, though. I mean, it's hard. Like I question a lot of times. I'm like, I have successful businesses. Like, why am I spending all this time and money on you know, I think we all ask that question. Like,
someone asked yesterday, Travis, why are you on a honeymoon right now? I was like, yo, he's like, I can't do that. Like, I will do that later. Like, there's work to be done. We're building a lot of stuff.
I mean, just make the next honeymoon just make it that much better because you made a bunch of money.
Exactly. That was my mindset on it. And that's what we talked about. You know what I mean? It's just like have that abundance mindset of like.
And who wants to go on a honeymoon in July? It's hot.
Yo, well, I told you.
She loves the mountains, man. You don't want to go to the mountains in July. Step on a freaking rattlesnake.
Hey, listen, she wants to go to New Zealand, so
does she realize?
It'll be 10 days. It'll only be 10 days. We'll make sure.
She realized New Zealand, actually, that's not. New
21 hours
nice.
away.
Yeah.
It is nice. It's on her bucket list. So
right beside Australia.
I said, hey, we won't go on a honeymoon after the wedding. We'll do it later in October after we get everything dialed in.
Yeah.
She was laughing about that.
That'll be a fun flight.
Don't. I don't want to think about that. But yes, no, I mean, I liked your Facebook post. I mean, the cool part about it, and people always bring it up, is how honest you are about your Facebook post. Who did I have? We had someone say, like, I don't want to be another one of Press's Facebook posts, so I will make sure this is handled.
I don't always post like that though, because I think some people do that all the time, and it's just like, man,
be happy.
But
but yours aren't always like that.
No, never.
I would say 1 out of every 30, maybe. Not even that. You're just.
Oh, my next one's good. I can't wait. I have one brewing.
You have one in the chamber. That is great.
Yeah, it's another. I mean, it's just there's so much fake people on social media, man, and it's the world we live in. But
yeah.
You know, if you can't, like, I just wrote off $120,000 in bills that people didn't pay over the last 12 months. You know, just like invoices I avoided and, you know, wrote off as bad debt, or not bad debt, but just didn't pay.
Yeah.
And those same people are posting, hey, I'm buying teams. Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I used to be the #1 per converter at Zillow, whatever. Over $100,000 in 12 months.
Just pay your fucking bill.
It's just don't buy something you can't afford. Don't sign up for something if you can't pay.
Yeah.
I mean, so many people out there want you to finance their business. Finance your own freaking business.
Well, it's like when you sign up on a contract, like read the contract, like understand what you're signing up for.
Just freaking pay your bills.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pay your bills. But it won't happen anymore because I won't let it. You know, it's moving forward. It's if you're late, you're off. I mean, there's no dragging people on and that's it. Like, especially like I said, they don't understand. Like, it's not like we take that money and put it in our pocket. We got people we pay for. We got ISAs, we got coaches, we got everybody else. It just it doesn't make sense.
No, it's true though. And then the cool part is like it's gonna be super dialed in because we've learned a lot. You know what I mean? Over the last 2 years of doing stuff like this, 3 years of doing stuff, learned a lot of it. That's what I'm excited for. The future always.
Sweet.
Constant growth.
Next time.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear.
See ya.
Bye.